Hello, hello, and welcome everybody. You're watching Attract Mode, a weekly showcase run by Lady Arcaders on Twitch. The Lady Arcaders is an all women's and femme gaming collective. They strive to uplift and encourage women and femmes in their gaming endeavors by showcasing their talents. You can catch Attract Mode every Thursday night at 9 p.m. or Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. I'm your host for today, bethanberryy, and we'll be diving into the world of Undertale Yellow. It's a fan game based on the critically acclaimed Undertale by Toby Fox. Speedrunning this lovely game will be none other than Bloupeuh. On comms today will be SchalaKitty. Feel free to follow their socials and chat. Without further ado, let's begin the showcase.
Hello, oui, bonjour. I think that's my time, and hopefully you can hear me. Bonjour. I'm Bloupeuh. I will be running this game that is Undertale Yellow. That is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, it's gonna be hopefully fun. Totally glitched, and I hope that you will like it. And to join me on actually a blind discovering commentary, which is new. It's a new thing. Trust me, it's getting trendy. We have no other than the fantastic and amazing SchalaKitty. Hi.
Hello, hello. I'm SchalaKitty. As my dear friend Bloop said, I don't know anything about this game other than it's an Undertale fan game. I have played the original Undertale and enjoyed it very, very much. So I'm looking forward to this. Even though I'm assuming my experience is going to be very different than the intended one.
I hope that you will like it nonetheless. The only sad thing is that you won't hear the musics of the game like on your side, because we are doing the tech stuff chat, no worries, but our friends won't be hearing the sound, and that's sad because the OST is absolutely fantastic. But we'll get through that during the run anyway, because we have a lot of time to talk about a lot of things. Up. Let me just check the configuration just to be safe. Yes, we're good. So we are playing on version 1.1, which I think is actually the latest release. And we are using a mod which is absolutely fantastic and is the reason why I got to speedrun this game, which is the Auto Masher mod. We have one key, we press on that one key, and everything, just all the text are uh, how do we say it's just being mashed through, so you don't have to destroy your hands with that, and I just love it. So bravo for the accessibility. And voila. Whenever you are ready to go, I do think that I am ready, or at least I'm gonna fake that I'm ready and we'll be doing it.
Would you like a countdown?
If you don't mind, I would love to have a countdown. Yes, please.
Sure thing. Uh, Three, two, one, go!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go!
So yeah, welcome to Undertale Yellow. So this is supposed to be a how is it called, a prequel to the very famous and acclaimed game from Toby Fox, which is called Undertale. So we're playing as Clover, who is like the seventh human who got in the underworld, and is so. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be massively spoiling Undertale if you haven't, just because, well, it's a prequel, so most of the elements that we have now, you already know them. Hopefully, and if you don't, I'm sorry. Just go play Undertale and then come back to this video later on. You will have the VOD available on Twitch and on YouTube anyway. Uh, so yeah, we are basically the human that fell in the underworld before the character we are playing in Undertale Yellow. Careful, there will be not much because I missed the thing anyway. But yeah, you might see a few flashing boxes, flashing lights and stuff in this game. Just because, as I said, we have a few glitch here and there, and they can be quite demanding for the eyes. So please stay safe. Uh, non, Bloupeuh. Okay. Uh, One big challenge is in this game is just to be sure when you're trying to solve a puzzle, to use the right key and not the mashing key. You will see that will happen to me all the time. What happened? Yes, so as you saw, we started the game just like Undertale. We meet Toriel and she's like, "Oh no, my child, you fell. Oh, we're gonna solve puzzles together. That's gonna be so nice." But then it took a turn, an unexpected turn. We fell for kind of no reason, and so we are discovering the underworld, if that makes sense. Like I think they called it the under ruins or something. uh and yeah, uh and we'll make new friends, hopefully.
I mean, you know, as someone who is from France, you know all about like the basements under the basements.
Yeah. That's exactly the thing.
We're just in a catacomb. It's just, there's not a lot of skulls in this one.
Yeah, they just try to keep it like a nice and warm place still.
It's a very cozy catacomb.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we will be introduced really quickly to our first boss slash mini boss.
Oh,
It's
they're
a
cute.
bat. It's Decibat. No, that's not what I should have done. I'm stupid. No, I'm not. I'm not. No, mais Bloupeuh! I forgot everything about this game. Okay, no. So Decibat is a nice bat, but a bat that hates sounds. So we need to make sure to keep really quiet. And we are being introduced again to the um, like not again because actually it's the first time we see it in this game, but a um, how is it called? A take.
It's like the color system.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, basically depending on. Okay, we're good. Uh, okay. Okay, spoiler alert, that's not gonna be a PB, everyone. Now we know. Now that I did every stupid thing that I could right now. So yeah, the mechanic of when you have a blue wave or yeah, no. Oh shoot. Okay, wait. So you see, as I said, using the auto masher can be really dangerous. What? But what? Wait, what? Okay, it's. Did I really forgot about move, please? Okay, good. So yeah, the I got confused. That happens. Don't worry. Because the puzzles they always have the same solution, so it's not like how do we say? It's not like it's supposed to be random or I don't know. It's just the standard 5 minutes panicking thingy, and then everything gets better. Uh, I just saw your message, Holy Gross. That's not gonna happen. Dear friends who are with me in vocal chat, if you don't mind, I would love uh, to get and keep it quiet right now because we have coming the best music in the game to me. Uh, and I realize this is really cruel to ask you because you can't hear the music. So this is really bad of me. I'm sorry.
As long as chat can hear the music, then all is well.
Not, about to say, if you are fast enough to route the chat to route the stream to your headset, I can hear the music. It's a little delayed, but I can hear it.
Non, pardon. I mean, I could sing it for you if you want.
Can do Undertale Yellow karaoke.
Okay, and what? Please? Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. We are a bad person, I'm sorry. Because again, this is, yeah, no, we didn't mention, but this is the neutral route. Because yes, spoiler, you have different routes in this game as well. So we will be whatever is the fastest for our bosses and stuff. And yeah, we betrayed. This is a technique that is coming back as well from Undertale. Okay, so now we are all free to talk again. Bravo!
Can I just make an observation?
Yeah.
So I was able to hear our, I'm assuming, vampire friend, who's not a friend, to hear their voice font.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the one who thinks that voice font sounds very much like indie villain?
Really?
Indie will have to weigh in on this later. This is cool that we get to be in a different part of Snowden.
Yeah. It's really nice because they managed to bring a few like locations that we know, and even later you will see like very, very new locations, but in with their own, you know, and unique twist and stuff. And I just love this game and all the love and passion, clear passion that they had while creating it, and it's just absolutely amazing. Except this puzzle. This puzzle is the worst. Well, it's the second worst. You will see the worst later. But apart from that, a lot of love uh, in this game. And even like again, I know I said that already, but what they did is also they made their own little twist on the original musics from Undertale. And especially here, for example, you have like a kind of a remix of the Snowdin theme, you know, with a few twists here and there, and it's just so fantastic. Okay, also, I forgot to mention, but you might have seen that we stop very frequently because we have how is it called, battles happening. Most of them, not all of them, but most of them will be well, you know, actually I'm gonna save here because saving, just like in Undertale, puts you back full health. And yeah, we have most of the uh, r- random fights that we have are actually not random. Uh, okay, and this is a complicated puzzle because this one is random. So I need to focus. I mean, I need to focus, but you can talk. It's all right.
I'm just really glad that they got the Cuphead tie-in, quite frankly.
Yeah, right.
This is definitely a complicated puzzle. It took me a few tries.
Okay, good.
Very good.
Usually
Yeah.
I just tend to put my my face really close to my screen, I don't know if that actually helps, but it
It
works,
must do
I guess.
something.
But yeah, it's not that easy at first because, well, the first one you're like, oh, it's all right, that's easy, and no, it's not. This puzzle, however, which was so hard in my casual playthrough, is actually childish once you know how to solve it and cross without falling, because well, if you fall you have to do it all over again. And I'm not gonna lie, I think I got a little mad when I saw how easy it actually was. And this one is by far for me the worst puzzle of the game. And you know, I'm saying this, so most likely later I will say, oh no, actually I forgot about this one, this one is even worse. But yeah, this one, the like, I actually don't really know how to call this. It's like a fire e ball of some sort. It can really easily get out of the track, and that's sad. Um,
I mean, goodness gracious, Bloop, it's a great ball of fire.
I'm not sure I know what you're referring to.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
dang! My pop cult, my. I mean, how old is great? How old is that song? Wait, I'm probably completely dating myself, aren't I?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe it's just that I don't know
no,
because you
no,
know French.
no. I know. How dare I try to make a reference to a song like from like America from the 1960s?
Okay, so yeah, most likely I don't know what you're talking about.
There is a song that is called "Great Balls of Fire," and that's like the chorus. It's
Okay.
like, "Goodness gracious, great balls of fire," and like, cause you, that's what music would sound like in the 1960s in America.
Well, that I'm not surprised. Like, oh, maybe I am. I don't really know.
I've been very into like older like retro music, so I am I am not the best person to have the question of like, are other people who are like our age going to get this reference? I'm sorry, I listen to boomer music.
It's all right. I do the same. Okay, so I didn't mention, but we met this nice bluebird of some sort. This is one of these bluebird that we actually like and care about. And this is Martlet. Yay! And Martlet will be joining us a bit on our adventure. So yeah, she's part of the royal guard of the underworld, because obviously everything that applied in Undertale applies in Undertale Yellow. So humans are not supposed to be around. You have the royal guard and stuff. But so she's part of the royal guard, but she's not that good at her job. You'll see.
I
But
actually
she's
like
the
that.
cutest. She's like the sweetest and the cutest. Like she's always taking her like royal guard manual just to check if what she's doing is right or not. And I don't know, my heart is melting all the time. She's like so sweet. I just Yeah, I mean I ran this game a few times and the jokes here still make me laugh. It's absolutely amazing. This is the mark of a amazing game, my opinion. Okay, so yes, disaster happened. We don't really know why or what or where we are, because friends. welcome to the big new thing in this game. A whole new zone to discover. Yes! And look
Yes.
how beautiful it is.
It's desert time.
Yeah.
But is this outside the mountain? Is this still in the mountain?
Yeah. It's just that it's after Hotlands. Like, I mean, in the canon of the game, they just put it like after Outland, and that's why in the first game we didn't get to see this location.
I'm thinking more about like the sun. Don't think
Yeah.
too don't think too much about how like weather and everything works in Undertale.
Yeah, no.
It just works.
Yeah.
It's magic.
What?
It's magic.
Magic.
It's magic. Yeah. If you want there to be a desert, there could just be a desert. Like, all right, I like our little windblown friend there.
Yeah. I just so yeah, you didn't get to see exactly, but basically you're supposed to cover from the how is it called, like sand
Wind?
wind? Yeah, I don't know. It's more like a sand.
Sandstorm?
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. I moved one too early. It's alright. You saw nothing. Yay! First try.
First
Much
try.
better. So yeah, you have to take cover. But then after that, you realize that the sandstorm is just a big fan, because one of our friend was was just too hot in the desert, and I just love it. Okay, so this is one of these location where you will see me not using the auto masher, because here uh, in this part specifically, either it's really broken or we need to be really careful, because here we have a pop quiz. And if we get one answer wrong, the pop quiz is done and so is the run. But we got it right.
So
And
what
now
happens
we'll
if you
need
fail
to...
the pop quiz?
What?
What happens if you fail the quiz?
Oh, I did it right. We're good.
But I wonder what happens if you fail.
Oh, you basically you can manage to, because you need to get a pickaxe so that you can open the elevator, which is blocked by something. If you fail the quiz, I think you still can open the elevator by using the flint, which is an object that we took from the pile of rocks before. um, but the sad thing is that we are using the flint as our main weapon from now on. Like, we'll equip
Oh.
it a little bit later. So yeah, that's basically the run is ruined. So we
Gotcha.
won't be doing this. And maybe there is another way to get a pickaxe. I don't know. If that's the case, I forgot. Because now it's puzzle times. So we need to solve these puzzles and get this how's it called, uh we say wagon in French. I don't know if it's the same.
Mine-
The
mine
carts.
cart.
Yeah, the main carts where there should be. Okay, so now we have the flint equipped as well, so we are trying to optimize things. So yeah, we managed to solve this one the intended way. We will have a second puzzle like that later, and you will see that we won't be doing what the game expects from us. Because as I said, you didn't get to see it that much, but this game is very broken. Saving here again as well, just to be sure we don't have to do these little puzzles again in case needed. You're never too sure if the game's gonna crash or not. That should not happen, but well, who knows? And isn't this beautiful? I just love this part. It's just really magical to me.
I mean, I've been definitely digging all the pixel art in this game. They did a very good job matching Undertale stuff.
Yes. Yeah, exactly, right? And I think what got me, like visually, what got me first is the running animation of Clover is just so good.
It's a
They
good it's
you
a good walk cycle.
Yeah, and you really feel like they are so happy to be here and just so happy to be running around and stuff. It's just so cute. Okay, so as I said, this one we won't solve it the let's say traditional way. We will try to get out of bounds. Yay, because it's a thing in this game. And to do so, we will try to activate the main card when the other one touches it. So the timing is a bit tricky. And if it goes well, yes! Second try, it's really good. And now we are out of bounds. Yay! And we don't have to solve this really long and really annoying puzzle. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Uh,
Yay.
that's, bravo les puzzles, nonetheless, you know.
I remember that one is a long one.
Yeah. And the solution, will be honest, I can't remember how to solve it the traditional way, and I don't want to remember how to solve it the traditional way, because it's so much more convenient to just get out of bounds. Okay, and we're getting to our next boss, and you will see it's really unique. I love this boss. The very dramatic entrée.
I challenge you to a dance battle.
Yes! No! It's alright. Yeah, because so I didn't talk too much about the let's say the fighting system because most of the time we were just either running from the I mean fleeing from the fight. But yes, so we have a gun, so we will need to shoot our enemies, and we need to do that into as a pretty much a it's not really a rhythm game, but kinda. And here we have the idea of another rhythm game on top of my rhythm game. So yeah, we're playing kinda like DDR fight of some sorts. Non mais Bloupeuh fait un effort de grâce. Sorry, I'm just blaming myself for being bad.
You're fine.
And I can feel like my again. So I talked about it a bit before, but I'm running on a big potato called computer, but potato nonetheless. And I can feel right now because I'm streaming this game for the first time. I have a few lags here and there, so that's gonna be an adventure. I can clearly realize that based on the music. Ti-doo-doo. It shouldn't be a big deal, so we're good, but still. Okay, and if you thought this game was not broken enough, now is the big thing. I will be doing some stuffs which may not be clear. We'll get to that later. Now, you see, now I can move while I'm in the menu. That's not supposed to happen. No! I clicked on the I mashed the wrong button. It's all right. You'll see that later. But basically, we can pretty much start moving in cinematics and stuff, and we'll be using that a lot just to get through skipping stuff. This one was not that impressive. It's just funny. But later we'll be skipping like to complete zones of this game. Uh, and it's fun. It's not that hard to do, and I don't know if you're familiar with the speedrun of Undertale. That might remind you a bit the glitch of the punch card. It's pretty much the same idea. We are trying to like overflow the memory with many things at the same time, so that the game doesn't really know what to look for. And we trick it, and we can do funny things. Okay. And so to do that, we need to to say we drop an item, but we don't. When we say no, we quickly open the menu, so we can move during while we are in the menu, and we will try to open the bag while we are launching a cinematic of some sort, so we can gain movement during this, like that. Up. So we're not supposed to be so uh, how do we say high in this cinematic, and because we are really high, these bunch of beautiful people that are here won't be moving too much and will save a wee bit of time, and that's fine. And now we are about to have 8 minutes of it's not really an auto scroller, but it's a lore heavy part, uh, and I'm not gonna get too much into details in this, not trying to talk about the story or stuff, because if you want to play this game you need to do this part by yourself, because this is one of the best part of the game for me. uh, so friends, tell me, how do you like the game so far? For everything that it is, broken, funny, nice looking, everything.
I
It's
mean,
very
I
nice
already,
looking.
yeah, I love. Sorry, Clover's face right now is a
Yeah,
mood.
the face, like it's so good.
No, I definitely am appreciating the evolution of the art style for sure.
Yeah.
Um, and I've heard like snippets of the music as I've kind of tuned into the stream while you've been fighting, so um, it's definitely been really really fun. I do like the whole concept of a lore scroller.
I don't know how to explain it better than that, but it's really pretty much what it's gonna be. Like we got kinda kidnapped, but not really, so that we can befriend this person
We
and
got
be
kind
part
of
of.
napped.
Kinda, yeah, we're getting new friends and be part of a cool gang, uh, and
Yeah,
so we'll.
we're just forced to make new friends. It's
Yeah,
fine.
exactly. And so to do that, what we'll do, we'll get through missions. The first being a dangerous duel. Um, but before doing so, we realize that we don't have the stuff that we need, so we're gonna dress to impress, I guess. And I don't know. This game is just so good and so funny, and again, you can't get all the fun because you can't see the text, and really really it is a good thing, because like the fun is really like, yeah, the humor they put is so good. I don't know if that makes sense because I'm still struggling to find my words. I'm sorry, but yeah, yeah, it's a masterpiece of a free piece of content based on something else. It's just so good.
I mean, I
Okay,
often. Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say that we get a new gun, and we need to test it. But it's not like we will be going through the whole thing. We just need to shoot 3 times and that's it. Sorry, dummy. And by dummy, I mean the actual dummy that was on screen. I was not talking about you, Scala, because I wouldn't do that.
Oh
Like,
no 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 no.
not that I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't talk to you like that. Oh, gosh. Okay. Shut your mouth, Bloupeuh. I'm just shutting up because that's too much. Uh, Scala, please entertain chat for me, will you?
I was going to go into being very appreciative of. I appreciate fan content in general.
Hmm.
The very existence of like fan art and fanfic and fan games is just a testament to how much different games, different pieces of media can affect us. And I actually really feel that kind of like some of the best pieces of media analysis you're going to find are actually going to be fan content,
Mm.
because they're going to be made from people who have a very intense level of both like knowledge as well as passion for that project. And sometimes that's going to produce, love letters, but other times it's going to produce critiques or finding ways to elaborate on not only just the themes of the games, but also what has been unsaid,
Yeah.
and bringing in new viewpoints, new lenses to the story, to the characters. In this case, it's very much like to the world itself,
Yeah.
where you're taking sort of the these sort of blank spaces, these sort of areas that you can kind of like expand upon, whether you're sort of expanding upon what's there, you're building something new.
Hmm.
Um, and basically taking it, making it your own, but at the same time also making it a reflection of the media that you love.
Yeah.
So I am very passionate about about fan, like, projects and everything. Oh God, we're in a trolley problem.
Yes. But the good thing is, we have one faster solution, so it's not really a problem.
The cardboard box train.
You really have to
Okay.
play it, like to actually play this game. You're just gonna love it so much. The humor is very much on point. You will love it.
I definitely feel like humor is definitely an interesting kind of space to play in,
Hmm.
with fan work or anything. As someone who has done that and everything,
Yeah.
uh, and I won't get too deep into it, but I used to do audio dramas based off of games like Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy VII.
Really?
And really,
I had
yes,
no idea.
I know this is deep Scala lore.
Oh
I will say
wow.
some of the jokes from that time do not play well now, and that's okay.
Obviously,
And I admit that.
it's a
Some of them
product of
do.
its time, you know.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's a product of its time. It's a product of a lot of the, you know, edgy humor that was popular at that time.
Yeah.
I admit to that. But there are plenty of jokes that I feel still play perfectly fine. Um, but it was really fun to do and to kind of, make jokes about, worlds and characters that I love, and to kind of also, and sometimes like that is also, like a commentary kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when you're dealing with a, with a baseline like material that, it has a high comedic element to it, you then kind of have to figure out, okay, how do you like elaborate on those jokes? How do you kind of maintain that sort of same sense of
Hmm.
humor with it?
Yeah.
And I actually feel it's a very interesting question, just because humor can be very subjective.
Yes. And
So,
especially, when you're trying to kind of mimic someone else's humor, which
right.
might not be naturally yours, I found this like super, super complicated, and this can quite easily slide from good to very, very poor taste. So I'm really appreciating what they did with this game.
Yeah, exactly. Taste is also a thing.
Mm,
And it's going to, you know, again, we're talking about like reflections and everything.
yeah.
You know, like I said, humor is definitely, like, I feel, a very personal thing
Mm-hmm.
overall.
Yeah.
So it's good to see, I will probably want to play this back just for the writing, but but like the visual of the trolley joke was like, that's good. See, that's a perfectly fine joke that
Yeah.
plays very, very well.
And it's just like full of this kind of little things here and there. I mean, the face that Clover was making when they got, carried like a big sack of potato, or I don't know. Like I think that got me so hard the first time because I was like, oh wow, this okay, this is very very on point. And yeah, and to be fairly honest, it's not like just a funny game. It's really nicely written. Maybe not as well written as Undertale was, but still, they really put a lot of effort into their story, and yeah, I just love it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that Undertale is a little. I'm trying to think of like what's like the best way to put it.
Be careful.
Well, no,
The fandom will look out for you.
no, 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 no. I know. I mean this in a completely positive way.
Yeah.
That a lot of what made Undertale really popular and very special at the time was its very meta take on things,
Yeah.
and to um, the way that it plays with your expectations
Yeah.
as an RPG player. Like that, is a pretty. That's like where like you kind of can't replicate that sense of surprise and of turning around your expectations.
Yeah. I mean, Toby himself didn't felt confident enough to try to do it and when they totally the other way around. So, which I mean makes sense because it's so unique. And I just love also, when it comes to Undertale, how they initially sold it as just, the nice RPG where you don't have to like kill anybody. And at the same time, it's so much more than that.
Right, exactly. It is a lot more than that, but the way that, but also I feel like Undertale is definitely a very good example of playing with the vocabulary of games.
Yeah.
I mean, you said it's basically we can like do some spoilers of Undertale.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like today. By the way, yeah, it's true. Happy Undertale anniversary. It's the ninth year birthday release. It's today.
Yes, happy anniversary to Undertale.
Oui.
But the the pacifist ending of
Mm-hmm.
Undertale
Oh
and the
yeah.
concept of saving
Yeah.
is, but that's something where, like games talk about, saving, like basically like that word. Also, I love whale mailman. Male whale. I love them. What I don't know why. I really like characters who deliver mail in games. I just think it's always really cute.
They speak in rhymes too.
Yeah.
They speak in I love male whale. I also love any flying whales in any media ever. Anyway, back to what I was getting at. But you know, I like it when like you have like that sort of the question,
Yeah.
of like, so the question like in Undertale is, what does it kind of mean to save someone or something? What does saving mean? What does mercy mean?
Yeah.
Like those are like kind of like the actual like big questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that something that's really good to do, especially if you are creating, is to sort of like ask like, okay, what is the big question of
Yeah.
like the work that you're putting out? I'm thinking about this partly because and we'll give a little shout out. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, to be able to participate in the Lady Arcaders game jam.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yes, yes, which would be my second time in a game jam.
Yay! GG.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I
But
but
still, GG for like being part of a game jam in general. I never did that.
yeah, I got to participate. The Edge Case collective game jam they had back in 2020. I
Okay.
participated in, which was, well, no, it was really good, and because of that, like I can say that I have made a game.
Nice.
But the but like that game was sort of predicated on like the like a question,
Mm-hmm.
uh, which the question for my game, which was a sci-fi game,
Sorry. Okay.
you're fine, was I when sort of writing the notes for my main characters, I kept um, referring to it like over and over again as they are like married. But I'm like, okay, what if I skip that like altogether? They are married, but they're two
Yeah.
androids. And I'm like, okay, so what society then has to exist
Mm-hmm.
if you have androids who are married? Because that
Yeah.
raises like a ton of like social and legal questions.
Yeah.
So that was really fun though to kind of like explain like, okay, what is the society that then like exists around these characters?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out kind of what the big question is for the what I want to do for the Lady Arcaders one. Um which I feel like it's probably going to end up being like a about like connection. I feel it's probably going to be like the theme. But I don't want to give away on something that is sort of like up in the air whether or not I can actually like make it happen. But I'm hoping to. Oh,
Shoot.
so we're trying to break
Sorry.
another cutscene?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not like I didn't manage to do it. It's one. It might be the one I'm struggling the most with, to be fairly honest. So we will lose about 20-30 seconds. It's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Because basically you see so we have this big robot whose name is Axis, who just got out of a door, and what we would have tried to do is get in the door cutscene um, in like I know in the door trigger during its cutscene, but well, it's complicated. It's not too bad, but from now on, if I miss one glitch, I will need to restart the game because they are all critical, and it starts with this one. Uh, okay, good thing we got it.
Oh wow, you're like moving like the menu. Oh wow, you just gone. Just go.
No, no,
No,
no.
no, no.
I don't know. Am I supposed to be here? I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I
Oh
think
no.
I missed the thing. I missed the thing.
Oh no.
It's all right. You saw nothing. Oh yeah, bravo. You got it first try. Yeah, bravo, Bloupeuh. Almost there. We. Uh. This one is tricky, and I think I just forgot to hold One Direction properly. So it was good till it was not. But oh la la, oh you see, we got to Steamwork. Oh, isn't this place really nice? Uh, da,
I like that the
da.
lava's pink.
Yeah, like it's again. No,
No.
oh no, what did I just do? Oh, that's terrible. No, I just used a healing item. I shouldn't have done that. I did use instead of drop. Sorry. It's
Why is the
okay.
lava pink?
I don't know because it's an old facility of some sort.
Looks like
And
bubblegum.
What?
uh,
Looks like
and
bubblegum.
It
kinda.
does. No, it is. It is worse. It is clearly boiling hot Pepto Bismol. Oh, that just saying that just makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't even like the liquid version.
You couldn't have said pink lemonade.
I could have, but that would not have been cursed. You see, I have to put the cursed image in your brain.
I don't know
Either
if we
way, I
should
want to
thank
lemonade.
you or blame you for that. Okay, that's much better. Bravo!
Bravo.
And yeah, and
Yay.
so basically we did that just to get through this in a really quicker way than just going through solving the puzzle that is here. And trust me, even failing it twice, it's faster. Okay, maybe it's not. And now we are chased by Axis, and I hope that I will manage to make it work, because now that I realize my computer is slowed down a bit and laggy, they might manage to catch Clover, but we'll give it our best. I do trust that I can do it.
You can
Hopefully,
do it.
I should be good. I should be good. Hopefully, uh, yes. The first time I played this game, it took me about 10 times to get it. Okay, and now we're gonna have a second big, hopefully not big skip, but fun skip. Drop. Uh, okay. Uh, no, tant pis. So what we're trying here is to get in this cinematic while we can move. So we can move while they say, "I found you," and if so, they won't be attacking, and we can get through the whole cutscene without being attacked, and that's kind of fun. But it's not too bad. You just have to, move up and down, and you manage to dodge the balls. And obviously, you won't have this cinematic if you manage to glitch through the whole thing, but it's not that bad. Not to the point where I need to restart everything. So it's alright. As I said,
It was
this
bad.
game is really broken.
Is this also meaning it's Game Maker for Undertale and
Yes.
Deltarune, right?
Yeah.
Is this game also made in Game Maker?
Yeah. At least as
Okay,
far
cool.
as I know. But to me, yeah, it's the same engine. Okay, so now this will be the biggest skip of the game. So what we'll do is not just skip one fight, not just skip one room. We'll skip a whole portion and 10 minutes of the game. Uh, what am I? Okay, yeah, no. You drop the stuff, you open the menu, you didn't do that fast enough. Okay, now we're good. Okay. And this one is quite tricky because actually we need to open the bag while triggering a fight, and then move out of bounds before the fight actually starts. So it's complicated a bit. Shoot. Please pardon my French, by the way. No! Okay. No, no. Uh, 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 we'll be right back. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. You just said it was tricky. You just said this
It,
was
it,
complicated.
it is, but it makes me sad because usually I don't miss it. So I hoped that I would get it first try. But no. But it's alright. Okay. Back there. Choop 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 choop. Choom, boom, dee, boop, boom. No, I think we're in. Missed it. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's the kind of thing that can happen when you miss, is that you're gonna try again and again and again some stuff. Uh, Hopefully the third time should be the good one. Fingers crossed. Oh, by the way, the Scala, this is especially for
Yeah.
you, since you said you love them so much.
Yay, it's Mailwhale! Aw, bye, Mailwhale. Pink. Have you ever seen the actual pink dolphins?
I don't think.
Oh, they're cute.
Okay. Seriously? Why? Fairly sure that's missed again. Yes? Huh. I think something's off with the timing and I don't exactly know why. And I would love to say, oh, I can blame my computer, but I think the only thing I can blame this time is actually just me. Okay, while I'm trying to get through this, I don't know if there's anything that you want to share, like I don't know, informations about Lady Arcaders in general, or the next coming events or stuff. But please feel free to do. I'm struggling. Take all the time you need.
Yeah, you all mentioned Lag Jam, which I can say is going to happen from Thursday, November 14th to Sunday, November 17th. So if anyone wants to know more about it in chat, there's exclamation mark Lag Jam and you can find out. It's Lady Arcade is hosting their first development jam, basically.
Mais est-ce que c'est bon? Oui! Fantastic!
Yay, you got
Okay.
it. GG.
Yeah. So you see we're going totally out of bounds, and basically there is a full zone full of stuff on the downside of the of the map, and we just don't care about it. Bravo, we saved 10 minutes and we managed to skip a full boss fight. Okay.
Yes. Crayons. Nice.
You can just go without writing anything, but I just wanted to share a bit of love with you, and a big smiley face because I'm happy to be here, even if the runner is well, I know this is the speedrunner thing. They're always saying, oh no, the run is not that good, but seriously, this run is really not that good.
The important thing is that we gotta chill.
Yeah.
We gotta have a good time. We gotta talk about the importance of fan games and of figuring out why do you like the thing, and then
Which thing?
elaborating on the thing
In general.
well
Yeah.
well I mean fan content in general has to spring from something.
Yeah.
Usually, it springs from a desire for something more from the media that you didn't quite get.
Yeah.
So that could be, and a lot of times, it could be an elaboration. It can be missing scenes are like, a popular kind of one. In this case, like this is a prequel.
Yeah.
So investigating kind of, the state of the world of Undertale before we get there with Frisk. So,
and pretty much how we got there with Frisk.
Yeah.
Come on, I hate this puzzle. Okay, I actually you remember earlier when I told you, yeah, obviously there will be a puzzle, but I forgot which is worse than this. That's it. That's the puzzle.
I just love enjoy your deadly acid.
Yeah. Yeah, because we obviously needed to open the Bloupeuh, please. To open the door. Oh no, Axis! Oh wait, what can we do? No. Oops. Well then, bye, Axis.
I have to admit, I love the squash and stretch on that stun falling sprite. Excellent, A+ animation.
Sorry, what were we saying before that? Yeah,
we're talking
about the puzzle.
Yeah, we're talking more about fan content.
Yeah,
about the desire to add to elaborate. I feel like usually It's a
Content,
desire.
just content warning. Flashing thing. Close your eyes if you're sensitive.
Greetings,
Okay, it's
hello.
good.
How do you do?
And
I
that's more of the
will.
male whale for Scala. So it's
Thank
good.
you. But yeah, usually it's something where you, or it could be like I said, it's something where like you have a interpretation
Yeah.
of of the story, and you want to share that, and
Mm,
to take an interpretive theory and
yeah.
to push just beyond just like kind of writing out the theory, but to actually make it a narrative interaction with the media, I feel is like really really cool and interesting.
Yeah. And to be fairly honest, I totally understand this way of wanting to just know more about what happened before. Uh, and I just love that someone ended up doing it. Okay, bye, Axis. No fight. I don't care. I don't want to fight. Bye.
Bye.
So we skipped another boss, just like that. Au revoir. Okay, and you might recognize this elevator
Yes.
from Undertale, the OG game. And but yeah, and I just love that they try to recreate something, and I know that there are several other fan games as well, which are trying to bring the stories of the previous humans that fell in the underground. Uh, yeah, the underworld. Sorry, and I just love this idea.
No, it's a really interesting idea, because we get, yay male whale, because we get a
Yeah,
little, we
that's
get like hints
specifically for
about
for
them.
you.
Yay!
You it's the last time we have the chance to see the male whale period, so that's why I'm offering you this nice and
Thank
quiet
you,
moment
thank
before
you.
we get to the final fight. I have no idea how we are on the timer, but what I can just say is that it's a long fight, so yeah. So about you have fight way too many stuffs of the story lore and stuff, and then another fight, so that gives us a lot of chance to talk about some stuff in the meantime. um, and I didn't elaborate too much about the like on the
Oh jeez.
story. Just so again, if you want to play this game at some point, you can. You might have seen, nonetheless, that whenever we wanted to save, we had a nice and friendly flower talking to us. This flower is still really nice and friendly.
Totally,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Definitely not a bad flower. Hmm.
Definitely, definitely not evil.
No, definitely not. I mean, what could end up making you think that this nice flower is evil?
I mean, I actually like legitimately love like evil characters who look cute. It's actually one of my, I'm not joking, it's actually one of my favorite archetypes.
The
Evil
very
characters
first.
who are too short to fit on their throne.
Mhm. Exactly. But like one of my favorite anime villains. I don't care spoiling this. This show came out, like over 10 years ago. I love Kyubey from Madoka Magica for being such a good
I
example
didn't saw
of,
it yet.
oh no, you would have figured it out pretty quick, trust me.
Well, I'm gonna be fully honest. Most likely in 10 minutes I can't remember their name, so it's fine.
There you go. You're good. You're good. You're good. I can't. It's like no. I should spoil the other one.
No, but it's okay. Like I have a friend who is very very into Madoka Magica, and who has told me constantly, you should watch it, you should see it, you should everything it. And now I realize too, any of the friendos from Fast and Fabulous or the French community who might be in chat, yeah, you all got spoiled, by the way. But it's okay, because everyone will forget in 10 minutes.
Everyone, yes, everyone forget in 10 minutes, and no, like legitimately do go watch Madoka Magica
Exactly.
if you like heavy metafictional media, but which is also a good example of a media that asks a very very particular question
Mm,
and then follows through on its answer.
yeah. So yeah, here we are having, the talk with the big bad person, who's explaining us what life should have been. And life should have been nice, getting to yeah, spend some time with Toriel, eating the pie, going through the puzzles, living a nice life. So yeah, obviously that nice and cute flower had to intervene. Yeah.
This is kind of when we're talking about like because Undertale is you know something that has a strong reliance on the concept of multiverses in
Mm-hmm.
its own kind of way.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting concept to play with and to
Mm-hmm.
play with from uh Flowey's like perspective,
Yeah.
of being able to sort of witness the timelines and everything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even from the very first, like the very first game, I think even in Undertale, like Flowey was totally conscious,
Oh
and
yeah,
realizing that there were several timelines. The
I mean, oh, go ahead, or if you finish your thought, and I'll tell mine.
No, I can't find my words, so please go ahead.
What got me to play Undertale was
Mm,
I watched a streamer that I really like playing it,
okay.
and he ended up killing Toriel,
Oh,
and felt
yeah, I
terrible about it. Felt
I
terrible about
know.
it. So
I
he
know I went
immediately
there.
Yes, so he immediately, restarted the game, like, went to
Mm,
his old save and,
yeah,
and then worked really hard to figure out how to do the boss fight correctly so you don't kill her.
yeah,
And, so he gets like really relieved. He's like, okay, cool, I did it good. And then he goes through and you get to, where Flowey is just like, I know what you did. I know that
yeah,
you
yeah,
killed
yeah,
her. And like, he's just like, was, his reaction and my reaction is just like, oh, what the heck?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, but that happened to me as well. When I played for the first time. So yeah, like many, I didn't realize that you could save Toriel, and I just killed Toriel. Sorry. And then you have this box as well, which say, you want to say the tutorial that you saw her die, but you won't. And it got me so much by surprise. I was like, oh, what is this game doing to my heart right now? And this is so clever.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, that is like the kind of the cleverness of Undertale is again playing with your expectations of the game. 'Cause
Yeah,
you know, it's like, oh well, I mean, anyone who's played an RPG will definitely know the experience of, oh,
yeah,
I messed up. Let me just restart and try again.
yeah,
Like that's like that is just a part of the natural way you interact
yes,
with RPGs in particular. And so to have that like be called into question and to have the game sort of like actively call you on trying to avoid the consequences of your actions, that was basically the moment that made me want to play Undertale.
yeah, I
I'm like,
totally
okay,
get
I
it.
want to see what they're going to do with this.
Like,
Uh,
actually, I started playing Undertale really, really late,
mhm.
compared to when it got released, because as we said, so it was released 9 years ago today.
Mhm.
And I had some, so I'm I'm a big lover of indie games in general. And some friends were like, "You never played Undertale? Really? Okay, you have to." And they were like, "You have to go blind and just test it, and you will love it." And and yeah, I started playing it, and I don't really know, I stopped at some point because the story can sometimes feel a bit long, especially when you're not fully realizing all the potential that this game has.
Mm.
And yeah, at some point I just started playing it again, and I was like so amazed. But yeah, it took me like a trying again to fully
Yeah.
understand and appreciate it. I think no, you can't do anything. Blah. Yeah, I forgot I need to move. Okay.
But sometimes you need that with like a game or a piece of media to kind of, you know, take your time with it. And it's okay
Yeah.
if you come to something like late. That's
Yeah, and
fine.
I mean it's also totally fine because I know I'm usually the one saying, "What? You didn't like this thing? How dare you? How could you?" But please keep in mind that you have all rights to dislike something that is considered good or popular or whatever, and it's fine. We have so many like contents and stuff to enjoy, that you don't have to love that thing that everybody loves. And even
Take,
Undertale is valid if you don't
I
like.
mean, taste is subjective.
Exactly.
I often tell people I'm like I am very very well aware of the fact that some of my tastes and things are definitely, oh god, that's flowy, are definitely not for everybody. I am
Yeah.
very well aware of that, and it's like, and sometimes I'll be like, look, you have to understand that I personally deeply enjoy this thing. However, I don't think the majority of people would deeply appreciate this
Yeah.
thing. So I'm not gonna, I'll be reluctant to recommend it unless I know that, it's just someone who has very similar tastes to me,
Yeah. But I
and
mean,
that's okay.
yeah, it's really okay because we have so Bloupeuh. Mais qu'est-ce que je fais? Pardon. No, okay, I was going the right way and then I panicked. Bloupeuh, please stop panicking. You can do it.
You can do
Yeah,
it.
because I forgot to mention, but so well, you have to go through these little puzzles, and then you have this escape phases, and the escape phases you have 7 total. So 7 different in total, and they are just randomly picked. And so I'm more at ease with some than others, and to be actually honest, I think there are a few that I just played once or twice. So we didn't got like the fastest, but that's all right. And at least we got maybe what I would consider being the safest, just because I know the path, even if I still get lost. But yeah, I totally get your point. And as I said, usually I would be the one, nicely how do we say, joking around, "Oh, how dare you not liking this or that." But I'm the perfect example of someone hating games or contents or stuff that everyone considers being classic. uh like I'm sorry slash not sorry for what I'm about to say, and friendos from France will know what I'm talking about. Um, Everyone considers Super Mario 64 being a fantastic game. I just found that if you haven't played it back in the days, you can't really enjoy it today because you don't have the Google glasses of nostalgia. And to me, it's no, and to me, this game is absolutely terrible.
No,
I
no,
do
I
understand
get
why
you.
people love it, but to
Hmm.
me, it's like you won't make me touch this thing. And
No,
what did
no,
I
no.
say? This thing, that thing.
No, but I, I,
Oh,
I, I get you though. I absolutely
mm,
get you on that, because and we can just keep elaborating on Mario 64. Mario 64 is a game that represents a very particular time and place and a very
Yes.
particular shift in
Yeah.
in movement in games, in
Mm-hmm.
sort of like this sort of full like 3D embrace.
Yeah.
Um, so it was in a lot of
Just
ways like this big
uh
tectonic shift. Yeah,
yeah. Jump scare.
jump scare.
Sorry, I wanted to say before, but I couldn't.
It's okay.
There are this one is a nice, not too heavy jump scare. We have another one a bit later. So be careful.
But yeah, but basically, it's something where like you will never have the same experience with that game if you were not there when it first got released.
Exactly.
Like the
Exactly.
game that I tend to say I had a unique experience with it that no one else could have with it now
Hmm.
was the original Crisis Core,
Oh yeah.
because I was someone who was like all like into the yay our bird friend.
Yeah.
Oh
Sorry.
oh boy, oh no our bird friend.
That's why I said a few jump scares again. Sorry, bird friend. Remember, Flowey killed Martlet
Oh
earlier
no.
in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. But anyway, but as someone who was very much like invested in that game and
Mm-hmm.
in the build up to the original PSP release of that
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
like my experience with that game is going to be completely different than anyone coming into it like either now to try and play the PSP original or to play
Mm-hmm.
the
The
reunion
yeah.
version.
Yeah.
So, and that's and sometimes there is a little bit of a sense of loss when you
Mm-hmm.
kind of don't come in on something as it's coming out. I won't get like too deep into it, but um one of my favorite anime series, Sarah Zanmai, I came to late, and
Mm-hmm.
then kind of only through like exploring like with other fans did I realize, oh, there was like this whole like really interesting uh Twitter campaign that went along with it that you literally cannot experience now.
Yeah.
And that's but I'm glad that the concept of sort of like fan archivism, archival work, there we go, we'll do that,
Mm-hmm.
exists.
Yeah.
uh and we're lucky that we have things uh like the the Internet Archive.
Yeah.
As
Definitely.
always, please support the Internet Archive.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a blessing, and I'm like afraid. Like I'm constantly afraid to see it disappearing at some point.
Same, same, deeply, deeply afraid of that.
Yeah.
um but but also fan work archives like Archive of Our Own, and Jesus, it's flowy.
Yeah,
Can,
we're gonna get through different
oh,
styles, Flowey.
can, can I say just one single callback?
Yeah.
Bloop, if you appreciate the aesthetics that are going on right now with Flowey, you are going to appreciate the aesthetics of Madoka Magica.
I'm
That's
gonna be fully
all I will say.
honest. I'm not
Yes.
exactly sure that I like the aesthetic of Flowey. It's just that I got used to it. Like the first
But
time I got there, like
yes.
it like I was not afraid per se, but I was like, what am I playing? What is that? And
But
to,
go on.
I was like, because I know that you careful people, heavy Undertale spoils coming. I know that you played only through the um, true pacifist ending of
I mean,
Undertale. So
I have watched
okay.
the genocide ending.
Yeah, no, but I don't care about the bad ending. The bad ending is bad anyway. It's sad, and I don't want to hear about it, and it has a terrible thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But if you get through the neutral ending, you get to fight against Flowey,
Yes.
in a kind of terrifying way. The character is known for being called photoshopped Flowey, to give you an
Yes.
idea. And honestly, I didn't thought you could make something which was worse than photoshopped Flowey. And then this game came, and I was like, okay, I take back everything that I said before. Uh, and on
But
top, it's harder.
it is definitely, yeah, this definitely looks super hard. I'm very,
It's
very impressed with
not
everything that's
like
happening right.
super hard. It can be really tricky depending on the combos of attacks that you have, but it's more impressive to see than like actually playing it. The first time will be obviously complicated,
Right.
but then it's all right, I guess.
But what I was going to say vis-a-vis like Photoshop Flowey and what's
Mm,
happening here with Flowey is I appreciate it when media uses different art styles to indicate
yeah,
something that is outside of normal reality.
yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite tropes. I mean this because it then becomes a commentary on like perspective and everything.
Yeah.
This sort of creation of something that in a pixel based game like looks and feels completely different,
Yeah.
as and using that as an expression of experiencing something beyond your normal reality. And I've seen this like used like both like positively. It's usually used negatively.
Yeah.
I've seen maybe like one example where it gets used positively, um, which I also really really enjoyed though.
Which one was it?
I won't get too deep into it, but it's the anime, which again, this is a Scala likes this anime. Probably most other people will not enjoy this anime, but
That's all right.
the anime Fairy Ranmaru, which is a magical boy anime,
Okay.
but what they do in that is they use one art style for when you're in like the normal like human world,
Okay.
and a completely different art style when you're in magical realms.
Okay.
To like emphasize that it's it's a different like higher level of reality.
Yeah.
So the human world is like sort of like that sort of very what's very like soft and like not super detailed stuff that you see in a lot of like shoujo anime.
Yeah.
And then the stuff that happens in the magical realms is like way more like on the realistic side with like the sort of like almost like comic book anatomy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting as a way to kind of show what is like baseline reality and what is like the like levels of reality that are above that.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what we're experiencing here, though. Like I said,
Yeah,
we're like
kinda.
the pixelated reality is obviously our baseline reality, and all of this like exists somewhere, either above
Yeah.
or below,
Not exactly
somewhere
sure.
else.
But by the way, we are getting closer to the end of the game, so two remarks. Like I'll call the time a bit later, but just if you haven't noticed already, please take time to check the eyes of Flowey right now. Even for
Oh.
people in chat, because when I realized that the first time, I got terrified, and this might be the scariest thing in this game when Flo is calling you like you.
Oh, I love games that recognize the player.
Yeah. And time will be when Flowey gets in the ground and disappears. So that's time. And that
GG.
was a wild adventure. But that's Undertale Yellow. And it's the neutral ending. So you still have so many things to discover, which are much more nicer and interesting than what you just saw, which is nice, fun, and interesting already, but still. So yeah, not by far not my best run, but it's the first time that I'm showcasing it to like an event or some sort because, as I said, it got released like less than a year ago, and I actually started running it like 3 months ago or something. Uh, and voila.
That was
Well,
great. Absolutely amazing.
Thank
it was
you.
it was fun to see the glitches.
Yeah. The glitch is like basically you have one type of glitch being used, but in various ways. And it's fun, and I like it. And it again, it's not that complicated. And it's a nice run to learn and get into. Like, I mean, I haven't been able for a long time to get into a new run because life, I guess.
I
And
feel
just
that.
yeah, and just getting through this run was really, really fun. Like a big fun that I didn't had for quite a long time. So I really, really, really recommend you to yeah, to play this game first. Um so as I said, if you want to test it, it is free on Game Jolt, and I think it's also you can also find it on HIO. So yeah, get it, play it. I assure you, you won't regret it. And if you just liked what you saw, it's really a easy, nice game to get into for yeah, for speedrunning. At least for this run, because the other some of the categories might be much more complicated than other. But this one is really accessible. So voila. Uh, and and thank you for playing. Yay.
Yay!
Yay.
And thank you for being here, Bloupeuh and SchalaKitty.
Oh. Oh, I okay. You didn't heard it. The game managed to jump scare to bring me a jump scare. I forgot that Flowey was laughing at the very end of the thing.
Uh-oh.
uh Bad, Flowy, bad. Yeah, and the game closes because that's just how Undertale is. But thank you so much for having me. It was my first time finally managing to join a Lady Arcade or something. I had a really lovely time. Even though again I was looking for my words, looking for my glitches, looking for how to type properly on this thing that we call a keyboard. But I had a really nice time.
You did great. Where can we find you? What are your socials?
You can find me mostly on Twitter, Blue Sky. Sometimes I stream really randomly on my Twitch channel, which is Bloupeuh as well. Um, but yeah, I really randomly stream here and there. I can speak English during the stream, so if at some point you see me popping and you're available, then feel free to join and we can chat, and that's nice. But yeah, for the rest, mostly active on Twitter and a bit on Blue Sky. At least I'm trying because it's much nicer and safer than Twitter. Uh, uh, Crying face emoji.
That's fair. SchalaKitty, where can we find you?
Uh, I stream very rarely currently. Again, also because life.
Yeah.
At twitch.tv slash SchalaKitty. I am also on both Twitter and Blue Sky as well as SchalaKitty. Um, I hope to be able to get maybe back to streaming soon, maybe after my stuff of my job comes down. But it is always a delight to be a part of a Ladies Arcaders event, and it is doubly so a delight to be alongside my dear friend Bloop.
Whee!
Yay, I hope it goes well and that we get to see you streaming again.
I hope so
Yay.
too.
Yeah, lastly, you can find me, bethanberryy, on Twitch as well. I'm looking for donations right now to support a friend with chronic pain, actually, so please consider helping and sharing my GoFundMe link. Thanks. That should be everything. Thank you both again, and feel free to follow their socials, chat. And that was Undertale Yellow. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Tune in to the next Attract Mode on Thursday, September 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be watching Sakuth Mind play Coffee Caravan Any Percent Tea. No map resets. Our Attract mode is always open and looking for people like you to be featured in our next showcase. Send your ideas at ladyarcaders.com/start. The Lady Arcaders is also hosting their very first game development jam called Lag Jam, running from Thursday, November 14th to Sunday, November 17th. To know more, type lag jam in chat. Lastly, please stick around because we'll be raiding. Thank you again everyone who participated and came to watch. I hope you all have a good rest of your days. Goodbye!